Slay Whistle. So I am here because I need to tell y'all what happened last night. Do not mind the way that I look or mind it. It really doesn't matter. But last night, so we're in Virginia or whatever the case may be because my aunt passed away and they're having a service and blah, 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 blah. So I had to come after work, and after work was, you know, like 5 something or whatever. So we basically didn't get here until midnight. Me and my 2 little cousins. And we get to my cousin's house, and he didn't know we were coming. So he's like, oh, I didn't know y'all were going to be here. We got, you know, we don't have no room and stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, okay, let me go grab a room. So I went to go grab a room at this place called Suburban in Chester. Is it Chester? Chesterfield, Virginia. And I went to go grab the room or whatever, and you know, it was $60, and I was looking on Priceline, so I'm thinking like, okay, it's just cheap because it's Priceline or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Get in the lobby's fine, chilling, whatever. So I get the room, and the 2 dudes that were there, the one that was behind the desk and there was another one sitting down, I was assuming that the other one worked there too or whatever, and they were just flirting and all this whatever, and just talking and just whatever, just trying to be all cool and fun or whatever. So I ended up going, we got our stuff and went to the room, and mind you, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning at this time because we sat at my cousin's house for a second. So we went over to freaking the room. We went up to the room, mind you, as soon as we in the hallway, some girl in the hallway, of the lighter skin toned, yeah, and she didn't look all okay. So then we walked all the way down to the hallway. They didn't tell us where to go and how to get there or whatever. So no customer service whatsoever. We walked all the way down to the hallway, walked up the steps because there was no elevator. And the hallway looked like something like the projects a little bit. So then we went upstairs, and then it was 2 dudes and 2 girls in the hallway chilling, talking across the hallway to each other. Mind you, 2 o'clock in the morning, if I'm not reminding you guys. So we get into the room or whatever. I'm walking past, like, make sure the girls get over there or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I went into the room. And when I tell you, it was stink. The bed was not made. Like how? The bed wasn't made. There were stains on top of the comforters. There were stains on the sheets. There were stains on the walls. What is it called? The entertainment center was all broken apart. I mean, like pieces on the floor, pieces on the side of it because it was falling apart. There was the sheets were dirty. The bathroom was dirty. The toilet wouldn't flush. There were bugs in the room. I can go on for days. So I don't even know why I sat there. I sat there for a second, and then I'm like, I can't stay here. Like, I can't do this. I don't care how tired I am. I can't do this. So I went downstairs and I went to talk to the dude, and he's like, I'll give you another room and blah, 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 so on and so forth. So I took the key, went to the other room. It was cleaner, but it was dirty. So I was like, I came back downstairs. I'm like, I can't. Like, I can't do it at all. He was, you don't want none of the rooms? What do you think? I said, have you ever stayed in these rooms? He's like, no. I'm like, okay. Well, then there's your answer. No. So he was like, okay, I'm going to do a transfer. I meant a transfer. He's going to do a correction and a refund, blah, 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 so on and so forth. So, okay, that was done. And he was like, sorry about that, blah, 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 blah. I got the girls rounded up into the car, and we left. We left to go find another hotel or whatever. And we get to the hotel, and I'm like, asking the lady how much it's going to be, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay. So I went to go check my funds, and they took out the money twice. So I went back over there. I promise y'all, I was in there for like 2 hours. 2 hours. So I walked in or whatever. And when I got in, I walked straight to the dude that was behind the desk that, you know, did the refund or whatever. And I'm like, look. And I had my bank statement open, you know, with the app or whatever. I had it open. I'm like, look. And, you know, I won't show nobody, like, my bank stuff or whatever the case may be. But they just took money out. So you can believe what's going on. Look. So I show him, like, why was this taken out twice? Like, what's up? Like, but I wasn't belligerent. I wasn't ratch. I wasn't coming crazy like I was about to beat him. It wasn't nothing like that. I was just like, a-hole carry. So, right. So, he saw it or whatever, and he was like, on my system, in my system, it only took it out once, and the other one was blah, 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 blah. Whatever. It was a black dude or whatever. He was kind of like, his hands was ashy, fingers all cracked looking, just not professional at all. And I'm not even sure that these people even had uniforms on. Let's be real. Did they have uniforms?
The guy at the desk.
He did?
Yeah, he had like a button-up shirt with like a thing on it.
It wasn't a uniform. He had on business casual clothes. That's what he had on. So, I'm like, he came behind the counter, and the other guy was talking, mumbling stuff under his breath, like, you know, saying crap like, oh, he was like, oh, I don't see what the issue is, and, talking about Sam. Sam is apparently the owner. So I turned around like, I'm not trying to be, he was like, I don't get what the problem is. You made 2 transactions or whatever. I said, listen, just before I even got loud or anything, I said, I was charged twice on my card. I need somewhere to stay tonight. My funds are missing. If this was your card, your account, you would feel some type of way also. So he's like, yeah, but you made 2 transactions. Mind you, this is the other guy. 2 transactions. You made a transaction coming and you made a transaction leaving. I'm like, what are you talking about? I said, do you work here? He was like, no. I'm like, why are you talking to me? Why the hell are you talking to me? What is the point of you talking to me? He was like, I'm just trying to understand. I said, you were sitting here the whole time. He's like, but I was watching TV. I said, okay, you was minding your business early. Continue to mind your business. Y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all. Only reason I was trying to be calm is because when I'm tired, I'm a different person. I pops off. But I was like, you know what, JoJo? No, you got your 2 little cousins here, 12 and 7. You can't be popping off in 3 states away from your, or 4 states away from your state. You can't be doing stuff like that. Maybe it's 3. But anyway, so I'm like, if you can't help me with my card or you don't work here, shut up. Shut your mouth. He was like, you know what, Sam will be here soon. I'm like, who is Sam? He's like the owner. We just talked and he should be on his way over here. I'm like, at 2 in the morning, Sam's coming? Sam's gonna be here. Sam about to come. I said, I'm not waiting. Call Sam. Right. So I was like, call Sam. Since you and Sam about to bust it up in the meeting, call him. I ain't about to do that. Yeah, you're not about to do that because you're just talking. Shut up. I said, I reiterate. Or let me say repeat. Because I don't feel like y'all even understand what I'm talking about. If you can't help me with my situation, or you do not work here, shut the hell up. He shut that ass up. Shut right up. Got up and walked off. Stop playing with me. No, well, what I told him before he walked off is I said, I'm trying to stay calm, but I will snatch that TV off that wall and pop off. Do not take my looks for weakness. Don't. I turned around and continued talking to the other dude. That man got up and walked wherever he was going, and I didn't see him the rest of the time I was there, and I was there for another 2 hours. So I'm sitting in the seat waiting for this guy because he's on the phone with his card reader or whatever. I'm sitting on the phone, I'm sitting in the chair. These 3 people come out. Crackheads. A family of them. And I'm like, yo, this place is really off the hook. I got up there. He was like, I don't think it's nothing I can do. I said, you better figure it out. Figure it out. Because this is my money. I don't have nowhere to stay. I said, and that's my funds. And my funds, first of all, I came out here on a limb. So I didn't have it. I came out here because of the situation. Not because, you know, I'm balling and I want to go chill. It wasn't like that. I came out here to come support, you know, family because my aunt passed away. So, and I wasn't even supposed to come because I was supposed to have work, but they said that we're not working on weekends and blah, 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 blah. So, I ended up like, okay, we'll figure this out. He was like, okay, right. He's like, okay, well, you could go call your bank and blah, blah. He said, they gave me a reference number for you to call your bank. I said, no. You call the bank. I didn't make this mistake. It wasn't my card reader that messed up. It was your card reader. So it needs to be fixed. Call the bank, whatever the case may be. Basically, I still gotta wait anyway because of the Veterans Day weekend. And blah, blah, blah. But they're gonna refund me twice the money that they took out. And he's like, the dude, while we're all talking to this dude, he's like, you can just stay here for the night. I said, I don't care if it was free. I would not stay in this hotel. How can you offer somebody to stay somewhere where it's dirty? It's dirty. If your rooms look like your lobby, I would stay. But it does not. I said, it's disgusting upstairs. I said, there's bugs in your room. He's like, well, they fired our housekeeping and they using their people like new management. I'm like, I don't care about whatever you're talking about. I don't care. No me importa. Why? Because it doesn't matter. I'm not staying here. I just want my money back. I don't care about what y'all business needs been and what y'all changed it over to and what was the transition. That's what you wearing? Is that burgundy? Okay. That's which. Okay. I don't care about none of that. I said what I care about is my money coming back. Simple. So, neither here nor there. The situation was rectified. I called, the bank was on the phone. I got that situated. And then I'm on the phone with the dude from the bank and he's like, just try to use your card and if it gets overdrafted, you know, but basically like you're still in the clear because we're going to refund the money. I said, no. Because y'all charge $35 for an overdraft fee. Let's start there. And I said, what you're going to do is in your notes. I said, I know this isn't your fault, but you are the representative that I'm talking to. In your notes, put in there waive overdraft fee for customer due to circumstantial situations or whatever the case may be. And I said, I know you can write that. He was like, well, I can't use a lot of this bank jargon or whatever the case may be. Now, for those that don't know, jargon is basically, you know, terms that you use at your specific facility. Like when you're working at a job or anywhere. Like, so like at McDonald's, you would say like, you know, drive-through times is running up or something like that. You won't say that at a bank. That's not something you would hear at a bank. It's not something you would hear at other places. Like, it's something that is specific to McDonald's. Or, you know, it's just words that pertain to that job that is just slang, kind of slang, like slang. So, like, you know, certain hoods say certain things. It's the same thing. So, he's like, I can't use bank jargon and things. I said, I work for a bank. I said, I understand your jargon. You don't have to put that away from me. I understand this call should be less than 6 minutes. I understand that you can't give out information without verification. And you know, I started giving him the terms and he's like, that is true. I said, okay, well, I'm trying to look out for you. I know the kind of stipulations that you guys have to go through before whatever the case may be, and I know what y'all need to do. So I'm trying to make this easier on you. Put it in your notes that this needs to be waived because I know this is being recorded for quality purposes. So let's say that you hear what my situation is and it needs to be fixed. I'm a customer and I need to be taken care of. Because I know what I'm talking about. I said, I'm not trying to be belligerent. I'm not trying to give you no hard time. And I'm not asking to speak to your supervisor. I know for a fact that your job wants first call resolution. Which means as soon as y'all call in, the first person that they get fixes the issue. Because if you got to go to a supervisor afterwards or to a different department afterwards, it becomes an issue because you couldn't get it resolved. They expect you to do so. And he was like, yeah, that is definitely right. I know it's right. You don't have to tell me because I work at a situation like this. So anyway, he put that in. Basically, I would have got my money back, blah, blah, blah. But I called my mom, and my mom was like, just come stay here. We're leaving in the morning anyway. So we came here to my mom's room, and we stayed the night here. And I want to leave, and he was like, I'm so sorry for the inconvenience. And everybody's apologized. I said, apologize my money in my account. Bye. That's how it went. So, I was about to cry because we're late and we're out and about or whatever the case may be. I know my aunt, when she sees this, she'll be like, what? But they safe, so it don't matter. But yeah, it was a situation last night. But I'm gonna go because I gotta get ready to go to this thing for my cousins and all them. So I just wanna come here and tell y'all that event or whatever the case may be. Do not mind my looks and all of that. It was just a night. But yeah, y'all. Make sure you guys check out my social medias all down below. All stuff at the top. Make sure you click on it because it's the past videos that you have missed. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and all things of that nature. Turn on notifications to get everything that I post. Keep coming with the subscriptions. Make sure you're telling your friends about me because I'm trying to get where I need to be. Okay. So, I just want to say that I love you guys. Be true to you.